Good morning. Welcome. I'm very glad that you're here. Thank you for spending time with me to unpack some of the things that you feel might be holding you back and that you've been grappling with for a while. And I want us to talk through it. I'm Jacquelle. If you don't know me already, I've started this channel so that I could share more intel on how you can really push through your difficulties, your struggles, your concerns in order to reach success. I have been through much of what you may have been facing right now, and on the other side of it, want to backtrack. What got me here, what actually didn't, and speed up your journey so that you can get this life that's on the other side of this far sooner. I want to dive into judgment and what this has meant for you. I'm growing more and more concerned with how much time we spend worrying, questioning, thinking about, contemplating, making up, and stressing about the thoughts of others, not realizing how much our own judgment plays into how we move, and recognize and really take hold of how much that is impacting how we move forward. It is one of the biggest things that stop us on our growth, and at the same time has nothing to do with us. Not the reason behind the thought, not even the person most of the time. We are plagued, crippled by what others are thinking about our moves. And it stops us from making moves. This is not okay. But it's hard. It's hard to break through this. It's hard to recognize that what you want to do with your own life matters more than what they want you to do with your own life. It's of course easy to say, but very difficult to live day to day. Maybe for a second, maybe for an event or this, you're carefree, you don't worry about, but implementing it as a normal practice in your life toward your success, toward your goals, toward your outcome, however you're defining it, is really something that can take hold of you in a way that is incredibly crippling. You may not even know how much other people's thoughts are impacting your moves. And I want to unpack it. I want to tackle it so that you can feel comfortable and have the full permission that you need to stop worrying about other people. Okay? I've gone through this. I generally put off I'm confident and I can tackle the world vibe that people get from me. I have cared far too much about what people thought about me that I didn't even know. I always thought that, hey, I can go to the grocery store in sweatpants. I don't care what people think about me. It's not that. It's not that. It's far worse than that. For me, I want to prove people right. I am motivated less by proving people wrong. That doesn't do anything for me. I like to prove people right. And when I am in a situation where there is a chance that I might fail, I worry. It doesn't stop me, but I definitely worry about what they will think and whether they will judge my move as failure or success in their eyes, even if it's different than my eyes, right? Think about that. I am not judging my own moves, my own goals, my own desires based on what I deem as success or failure. I am worrying about how somebody else will define my move as success or failure through their own life experience, lens, everything. And I'm saying, hey, if I do this thing, they're gonna see it as a win. Or if I do this thing, they're gonna think I'm failing. If I take on this new job, if I try this career, if I be with this person, they're gonna see it as a failure. So therefore I shouldn't do it because I need to be their version of success, when that is completely different from your own version of success. And when you realize the seemingly obvious thought that everybody has different definitions of success, we are dynamic in this world because of our different definitions of success, and how that collective nature will form a society where we can thrive in its perfect form, you start to get comfortable with the fact that, my perspective of success for me and my goals and my own vision is different from yours. Even though you're somebody who's close to me, it's different. But I will use my own formation, my own thoughts as that guidance. And once you do that, you will realize how much your own compass, your own thoughts, your own steps will be what matters more than somebody else's. And that permission that you give yourself to say, you know what, I'm going to use your opinion as data point for me to understand if I need to incorporate any different direction or a new strategy for this, given your own life experience. But I will still go out for my own goal though, right? I may adjust it in some kind of way or do this thing different, but I'm still going to do what I want to do. Once you start doing that, you will realize how much freedom you unlock in carving your own path. You will also at the same time take this very difficult circumstance of caring so much about what other people think of you into a mode of, okay, I'm still going to take in what you say, but use it for my own path and my own definitions of success. That will unlock you to be free, to move how you want, and to get comfortable with turning other people's opinions from a dictatorship into a suggestion, into simple guidance, into advice, not a direction, not a declaration, not a fact, and definitely not a shepherding into something that you aren't comfortable with. At the end of the day, you will fail if you go with their definition of success. So you need to define what it is for you that means success and what means failure, and live by that. Use other people's imagination, advice, creativity, warnings as input, and apply it to your own definition of success and failure. That will free you up to do what you want to do. Find the bridge to incorporating other people's thoughts, and in a way that is far more healthy than you're doing today. I want to see you implement this. I want to see you take maybe one thing today, one thing that you can say, I'm going to do this thing without consulting anybody else. I'm going to take action on this without seeking the opinion of others. Or I've already gathered some thoughts here and I'm weighing this. I'm going to go with what my definition of success is. Given what you've said, given the warning you provided, given the opinion that you have, I'm going to do it and see what happens. Feel free to do this as small as emailing somebody you've been debating whether or not you're good enough to contact. That is a whole other video that we will tackle. Or something big of, I want to use today to start this new direction in my journey and see what happens. You will be surprised at the gratification, empowerment, and comfort you will have in knowing that your definition of success is being shaped by you, and that you aren't living the life that somebody else wants for you that probably doesn't even exist in their own world, if we're being honest here. And your definition of success, your dream life, the way you want to move in this world will undoubtedly come to fruition. It will start for you. And I want to see this happen. Let me know how this goes. Share the one thing you're going to start this on today and how you feel on the other side. Do you get ridiculed? Do you get a side eye? Do you get an up-down look? Do you get a question? And the consequence of that happening is far less impactful than the joys that can come when you do it, and the consequences that would happen if you don't for your own life, okay? So center yourself. Make yourself the main character in your life. It sounds obvious, but it might not be how you're operating. And have everything else follow and feed into that as input, not the other way around. Do not live your life, your one life, as somebody else's dream for you. I appreciate their sentiment. I appreciate their caring for me. I really do. But this is my life, and I will use your thoughts as input into my own life. With that, I will see you for the next video. Thanks so much. Have a great day.